Okay, so you should be seeing here the welcome screen. And what I'm going to talk a little bit about right now is my background in the fitness industry. What you're looking at here on the screen is a picture of Gold's Gym in Newburgh, New York. And so Newburgh is where I live. My wife and I live in Newburgh. We also have a place down near New York City because my wife works in the financial world down in New York City. So primarily based in Newburgh, New York. This is the health club that was started back in 1985 by my mother and her business partner. And so I've had the opportunity to grow up in the world of health and fitness and really understand what it is that people need when it comes to achieving their health and fitness goals. And so my primary interest, so to speak, through the many years of being involved in the gym industry is to get people to join the gym. And my primary role in the health club world now, I'm now actually an owner with my mother of this gym. And my primary role has always been in the sales and marketing side of things. I've always had an interest, or my drive has been to get people to join the gym and be able to speak to people in a way that they want to join the gym, to get them involved in health and fitness and the things that are going to help change their lives. That's what I've done for many years. So when I was introduced to the Beachbody opportunity, it was kind of like this light bulb went off for me, because one of the things that we've struggled with for many years, the health club industry in general, is the depth of our market penetration. As it stands right now, only 17% of the US belongs to some type of gym or health club or fitness facility. And that's a very low percentage relative to the obesity problem and the health issues that our country is now facing. When we look at this map here, almost 2/3 of Americans are overweight to obese. Yet again, only 17% go to a gym or health club. And I firmly believe that the primary reason for this is because people are leading lifestyles that are often too busy, that are often sedentary, and the quality of our nutrition has diminished greatly in recent years. We don't have the ability, without seeking out foods that are hard to find now, we don't have the ability to consume the proper nutrition that, say, our great-grandparents ate, local farm-grown food that was easy to get. A lot of what we live by now is modern-day food industry or modern-day conveniences, fast foods, you name it, because we're just so busy. So we have all these health issues and obesity issues that are on the rise. Not only obesity, but heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cancer. People need solutions. There needs to be a turnaround. The gym industry is not enough. The Beachbody coaching opportunity came out in 2007. This is a mechanism, if you will, for this team of passionate individuals to help their circle of influence get healthy and fit, using not only the products of Beachbody, which we'll get to in a moment, but also new ways of providing accountability and support for people to really get results, to lose weight, feel better, increase their energy, change the shape of their body, get really fit, improve their overall health. That's what we're doing as Team Beachbody coaches. And we're doing it using new and innovative ways that Beachbody is providing us. And that's what our training is going to be about. How do you, as a Beachbody coach, reach out to your circle of influence, not only the current people that you know, but the people that you're going to meet on a day-to-day basis, people that you'll run into in the grocery store, people at your local church, wherever it may be, that are struggling with health and fitness and nutrition. How do you engage them in a way that you don't feel like a product sales distributor? And that's the thing that a lot of people tend to struggle with. They feel like they're just out selling products. That's not what we do as coaches. There's a reason you're called a coach. And we're going to talk through how you go about providing people with that support and accountability, because you know what? As the map shows, many people need it. Have a look at this map. Look how much better off we were 24 years ago, or even 14 years ago, with respect to the weight of the country, the health issues of the country. We are a declining society when it comes to our health and fitness. It's getting worse by the year. So this is yesteryear, this is now. Doesn't make sense. And for me as a health club owner, I just reached that point where I said, You know what? We have all these thousands of gyms opening up on street corners in towns every year. I mean, the industry is saturated with competition now. Yet collectively as a whole, the industry is failing to turn around this crisis. Something's not right. And I firmly believe it's because many people, even when they join gyms, don't have that real solid pathway that's going to provide them with a day-to-day solution of exactly what to do with not only their exercise, but also their nutrition. The two go hand in hand. So our goal is to reverse this trend, end the trend of obesity. That's the rallying cry behind Team Beachbody. And I jumped in wholeheartedly with this when Beachbody teamed up with this company right here. So if you look in the middle of the screen, what you're looking at here is the majority of the Beachbody exercise and nutrition programs. This does not represent all of them. This screen simply represents, call it the majority or the most popular ones. Okay, and they're adding more and more as we progress in time. But the two programs here in the middle, Pump and Combat, I kind of have a special allegiance to, or a special place in my heart, if you will, because of my involvement with the company Les Mills International. Les Mills International is the world's leading provider of pre-choreographed exercise programs in health clubs. So Les Mills is now found in over 15,000 gyms around the world, 80 countries, 6.5 million people a week doing their programs. They've always been based in gyms as exercise classes. Well, they decided to team up with Beachbody. Les Mills teamed up with Beachbody 3 years to bring Pump and Combat to the consumer world. And that was the catalyst for me to become a Beachbody coach. And when I became a Beachbody coach, I really learned what this mechanism was doing in terms of engaging millions of more people in these great pathways for getting healthy and getting fit. And let me make a point here, guys. You know, and I know we have an eclectic audience here. There's people here who are new to fitness that never go to gyms. We have people here who are Les Mills instructors and trainers that love teaching these classes in gyms, and that's primarily where their world exists in health and fitness. And we have just this whole mix of different backgrounds, and it's all well and good. Anybody can be a Beachbody coach. The point I want to make with respect to these programs on the screen is that in my journey through the fitness industry in the past 25 years, part of what I've done and what I've been involved with is identifying what are the best, most healthy, safe, results-driven exercise programs and nutrition products to really help people get healthy and fit. And I've concluded that the programs here on the screen are among the best in the world. They're that good. And so if you're a brand new coach, you've just come into this opportunity and you're looking at that screen going, well, I've never done any of these. And I'm not drinking Shakeology. And I really don't know much about the programs. Guess what? The first step in this whole equation for you is to start doing at least one of these programs. And it should be actually a minimum of 2 programs. You should be doing at least one of these exercise programs. And it doesn't matter if you want to take the program and do it in your gym, do it at home, do it wherever you got to do it. But start to get involved with an exercise program every single day so that you can become a product of the product. So the exercise program is one thing, doing at least one of them. The other thing you should be doing, if you're not already doing so, is drinking Shakeology. Shakeology is a massive part of this business. It's the #1 driving force behind the entire Beachbody business, Shakeology. And there's a reason for it. Shakeology is a nutrition tool that goes hand in hand with any exercise program in the world. It's not a protein shake. I'll talk a little bit more about it in a moment. But it's a nutrition tool that will help people with their daily nutrition needs. So drinking Shakeology on a daily basis is something that you undoubtedly should be doing yourself as a coach, because if you're not drinking it yourself, how are you going to go out and talk about it with other people? Or how are you going to inspire and encourage others to be drinking it if you're not leading by example? So I make that point because I know there are some coaches who have signed up and said, well, I don't want to drink Shakeology. Guess what? You're going to have a tough time with that. Okay, so best programs in terms of quality there on the screen. And this is, call it the toolbox that we use as coaches to help our customers get their results. When it comes to Shakeology, I'm going to make this point early on as to why it's such a powerful driver behind any coach business. First of all, yes, the quality of what we're providing for people in terms of a daily dose of nutrition that you consume one shake a day. Now, if somebody's trying to lose weight, it should be used as a meal replacement shake, meaning one meal a day gets replaced with this shake that on a retail level is $4.33. So when people say, oh, Shakeology, it's really expensive, I say, well, hold on a minute. We're talking about a meal in a glass for $4.33. 70 superfood ingredients sourced from around the planet, all natural. There's nothing artificial in Shakeology. There's no preservatives. There's no additives. It's 100% natural through and through. Gluten-free. 2 vegan flavors. You're addressing the needs of just about everybody out there with respect to the nutrition in this glass. Now, why is it so important to your business? Because if you get one Shakeology customer, I'm sorry, guys, can everybody check their microphone to make sure it's muted? I'm getting some pretty bad feedback. Everybody's microphone should be muted. Let me double check here. Bear with me 1 second, guys.